Good afternoon everyone, my name is Martin Hill and today we have a very special show for you. I've got two very interesting guests coming to the studio today. On my right hand side is the former Prime Minister of this country, Mr Tony Blair. And on my left hand side is Mr Gerrie, the prosecutor in the Oscar Pistorios trial. Well, first of all, thank you very much for coming in today, guys. It's a pleasure to see you both, kind of. Mr Gerrie is going to take the floor and ask Mr Blair a few questions, a few unanswered questions about the Iraq war that I'm sure a few of you would like to know. Mr Nell, take it away.
Thank you so much. Mr Blair, look at me. Look at me, Mr Blair. I'm talking to you. Now when you answer the question, I want a straight answer. Because if the answer is yes, Mr Blair, if the answer is yes to any of these questions, you're guilty, Mr Blair. Let me put it to you. You invaded Iraq on false pretenses and you lied to the British people. Am I right, Mr Blair? Am I right?
Look, come on. We were here, America was there, and Iraq was there, and we kind of, went in, and then, things happened, and then, we kind of,
Mr Blair, you're not answering the question. 500,000 Iraqis died because of the decision you made. Why did you make the decision, Mr Blair?
Come on. Come on. Well, I got a call from, Bushy, George Bush. He said, come on, we've got to go to war. Come on, don't drag your feet now. Come up with some evidence, whatever you can. Get it off the internet even, whatever you can get hold of, and try and convince the British people that, we need to get in there, quick. So me, Blair, my friend Mandelson, Peter Mandelson, and the Spin Man, the man of spin, Alistair Campbell. We all came together and kind of, came up with something. Alistair wrote some things like a quick dossier, just some quick things down. Peter drew a picture of like a few bunkers in the desert, and Bob's your uncle. We showed it to the British people, and guess what? They believed us.
You went to war through some kind of false dossier and picture, and the British people believed you, and you thought that was the green light to agree with Bush and go to war?
Well, come on. I think, in my position, I think a lot of people have done the same.
Mr Blair, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. On the evidence I've heard, Mr Blair, you are guilty of taking the British people into a war on a lie. What is your answer, Mr Blair?
Come on.
Thank you, Mr Blair.